During the 2nd century BC, the Roman Republic was dug in a continuous conflict with the Macedonian realm. Macedon was the last Hellenic realm which remained between the Romans and their total triumph of Greece. Subsequent to overcoming the Macedonians at Mount Olympus, the Roman armed force under the order of emissary Lucius Aemilius Paulus had sought after them into the lower regions in the long run, showing up close to the Greek town of Pydna. The Macedonian ruler, Perseus, selected to camp on the level fields beneath the mountain pass of Mount Ochus, as it was an ideal scene for the Macedonian phalanx to give fight diplomat. Aemilius realized this, thus progressed no further. Rather, his power remained set up camp on top of Mount Olocris, which gave them a critical battling advantage and gave an unmistakable outline of the war zone. The two armed forces sent their powers in conventional developments, with infantry in the middle and rangers on the flanks. The Macedonian phalanx was prestigious for its viability all through its tactical history, and in additional past fights framed the focal point of Lord Perseus's military. The Roman community counted this with their adaptable and trained armies, equipped for executing complex moves on the front. The two powers were genuinely paired in size, with a slight benefit inclining for the Macedonians, albeit the Romans had one little stunt at their disposal: a small bunch of African conflict elephants from Numidia, which went with them on their right flank. As the legend goes, the fight was started when light Roman officers shipped their water carts conveyed by donkeys to a close-by stream. One of their donkeys split away and jogged towards the waterway. At that point, troopers from Perseus's camp showed up and endeavored to take the donkey, which prompted a minor encounter between the contradicting warriors. The full precision of this story can't be completely validated anyway. It makes for a fascinating narrative as the minor conflict raised. Additional men from the two camps hurried to help their partners, bringing about a bigger clash, shaping at the focal point of the combat zone. With a loud thunder, the Macedonian phalanx and division at the middle flooded forward. An ocean of sparkling bronze and iron slipped upon the light Roman soldiers. The Roman assistant soldiers fearlessly held their ground, wanting to delay for their friends atop the slope to show up. However, they were pitilessly chopped down without a very remarkable battle. The resolve of the Roman armies dwindled after seeing their partners getting butchered by the approaching Macedon phalanx. Representative Aemilius realized his men would be distraught on level landscape, so he requested an efficient retreat back up the slant, consequently getting himself additional opportunity to plan. Likewise, as the Roman infantry effectively withdrew back up the slant, Aemilius rode to his right flank and made a motion for his cavalry and war elephants to progress. On the Macedonian left, the Thracians and hired fighter engagements positioned on the Macedon left were delayed to shape any dependable guard against the approaching blast of cavalry and elephants. They were immediately wrecked and started to withdraw, with the infantry and skirmishers currently steered. The Macedonian and Aegima cavalry were left abandoned to fend off the approaching Roman cavalry and elephants. They also were immediately wrecked by the barrage assault and directed with the Macedon right flank totally pulverized. Perseus's military was seriously presented. He needed to act rapidly before they wound up encompassed. The Macedonian phalanx pushed forward steadily, yet the Romans stood firm, their restrained positions, prepared for the surge. Thought as the phalangites walked up the precarious slant, holes inside their arrangement started to open up because of the lopsided territory. This gave an extraordinary open door to Aemilius to take advantage of. He didn't hold back at all, rapidly requesting the right half of his infantry to pursue the slant and assault the now disrupted Macedon place. As the different sides conflicted, the effect of metal overwhelmed any remaining sounds. The remainder of the phalanx proceeded ahead, driving the Roman armies back inch by inch. The Roman centurions drove their infantry down the slant towards the now uncovered holes in the Macedon community. A fierce hand-to-hand fight followed, inclining toward the army style of battle. At the same time, the Roman left flank had started to charge towards the Macedon right flank, where Perseus himself was positioned. The commitment was a duplicate of the occasions that had happened before on the contrary flank, with the Roman cavalry crushing through the Thracian skirmishers and straight into the Macedon cavalry, currently completely refocused. and are trusting that the ideal second will strike. The Roman right flank detected their ideal open. Door they charged, all set towards the Macedon community. The unexpected invasion broke the union of the Macedon place, creating turmoil and frenzy among their positions. Ruler Perseus, seeing the breakdown of his military, escaped the war zone, further dispiriting his officers. The clash of Pydna brought about a conclusive triumph for the Roman Republic. The Macedonian armed force experienced weighty losses, and their loss flagged the finish of Macedonian obstruction. Lord Perseus was caught soon after the fight, denoting the ruin of the Macedonian authority.